Let's talk a little bit about being a customer of Peacock and watching WWE on Peacock. Now, I don't. This may be the first video I've done about WWE product, but a couple years back now, I became a Peacock customer right at the time that WWE merged with them, and they were shutting down the WWE app, and everything is moving to Peacock. And I did it because they it was cheap. The introductory rate with ads was $250 for a month for 4 months, so $10, and you were in for 4 months. So I figured, why not? And at the time, WrestleMania was just around the corner as well. So as long as you didn't mind the ads, as far as wrestling was concerned, it was the cheapest ticket in town. Even now, looking back, as somebody who likes non-WWE wrestling for the most part, it still was a great buy at the time. And then with ads, $5 a month, I hung on for like about a year or so. And the big disappointment and the big problem I have with Peacock today is that if you want to watch SmackDown or if you want to watch Raw, those shows have exclusive deals for the new episodes, very similar to like a sporting event would. So they're a month behind. So you wouldn't catch the new episode of either show until a month after it came out. Now the pay-per-views, however, come out right when they're supposed to, which is one of the things that makes Peacock great, is that, a $40, $50 pay-per-view, whatever, now is part of your $5 or $10 ticket, depending on if you want to watch ads. So for that reason, it's still a great buy, but I just couldn't get over that. What I wanted to do was be able to stream in, because I can't watch any of this stuff live. I'm a parent. I've got 3 kids. I've got a full-time job. All the wrestling that I watch is pre-recorded. It's one of the reasons that makes it very difficult for me to make wrestling content, reviews of this stuff. It's one of the reasons that this channel remains very low effort. It's because that's not something I can really change. So, I don't know. I even tried for a while to watch it a month behind. I was watching Raw 1 month behind. But I couldn't deal with it. Number one, a pay-per-view would come out and I wouldn't understand what was going on. And number two, if you follow WWE content, good luck not getting it spoiled, man. Every, YouTube channel and whatever, just, you're going to know the results for WWE content. So that made it very difficult to watch. But at the time, this was when NXT pre 2.0 was happening. And that's what got me to stick around. It was just watching the black and gold era of NXT and occasionally jumping over to NXT UK, which, in my opinion, was a really good show. But at the time, I didn't appreciate it quite as much. Sad to see it go, although I can't say it's unexpected. So up until NXT 2.0 came out, and that whole show just became a big flaming turd. That show was the saving grace for being a Peacock subscriber for WWE content. I think now we still have the subscription in my house, but it has nothing to do with the wrestling. My family likes it for. They really like the Olympics coverage whenever the Olympics come around, and my son watches baseball on it. And there's a lot of other stuff. It's pretty good service. I mean, as far as services go, but I don't know. They need to fix that their contractual obligations that prevent SmackDown and Raw from being on in real time. Because if it were still me paying out of my fun money for the subscription like it was when we started, I'd have dropped Peacock a long time ago. So that's my 2 cents. It's still the cheapest ticket in town, next to say the Impact YouTube membership, which is just $1. But that's like a big big problem. So those are my thoughts. I remember Peacock being the WWE home was big news at the time, but it now that it's been a year, no one really talks about how it's been. Like they've added more or less everything they're going to add. So it's not like there's stuff missing from the backlog anymore. So I don't know. That is, oh, that's another thing. Is just the whole stuff thing about like WWE's revisionist history. Now, this isn't exclusive to Peacock, so I can't really knock them too hard for it. But like stuff missing and changes to old TV shows and stuff. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I wouldn't buy it for WWE anymore.